So it is playoff time here in Washington. We finished with a 54-28 record. We've won 5 in a row, 88 team cam, 100 fan interest. We finished second in the Eastern Conference and first in the Southeast Division. So let's go check out the standings just to show how it ended. So we beat out Charlotte, who were trailing for the entire year. Finally beat them out at the end by 2 wins. We had Orlando, and then the Atlanta Hawks, and then the Heat. So we're facing the Hawks in the first round. But first, we got to go check out our stats for the year. I'm just going to show us. We finished below Boston, obviously. We did pretty well for ourselves. We can check out some season-ending stats. League leaders. Points per game, Kevin Durant. Offensive rebounds per game, Hassan Whiteside. Defensive rebounds per game, Ben Simmons. Rebounds per game, Ben Simmons. Assists per game, Dennis Schröder. Steals per game, Jose Reyes. Blocks per game, Karl Anthony Towns. Turnovers per game, John Wall. Field goals made per game, Anthony Davis. Field goals attempted per game, Anthony Davis. Field goal percentage, Jahlil Okafor. 3-point field goals made per game, D'Angelo Russell. 3-point field goals attempted per game, D'Angelo Russell. 3-point field goal percentage, Devin Booker. Free throws made per game, Jose Reyes. Free throws attempted per game, Ben Simmons. Free throw percentage, Chucky Meredith. Minutes per game, Jackson Hamlin. Fouls per game, Scalabissiere. Points allowed per game, Jackson Hamlin. Opponent field goals made per game, Ben Simmons. Opponent field goals attempted per game, Ben Simmons. Opponent field goal percentage, Bernie Sessions, okay. And Strawberry. Plus minus per game, Devin Marble. Points, D'Angelo Russell. Rebounds, Ben Simmons. Assists, Dennis Schröder. Steals, Jose Reyes. Block shots, Anthony Davis. Turnovers, John Wall. Field goals made, Anthony Davis. Field goals attempted, LeBron James in his last year. 3-point field goals made, D'Angelo Russell. 3-point field goals attempted, D'Angelo Russell. Free throws made, Jose Reyes. Free throws attempted, LeBron James, King James. Minutes played, Jackson Hamlin. Personal fouls, Scalabissiere. Games started. LeBron James started every game in his last season, including a number of players too. Got like tons of players, including Taco Fall too. Games played, Walt Hughes from our team. Points allowed, Jackson Hamlin. Opponent field goals made, Jose Reyes. Opponent field goals attempted, James Harden. Sorry. Double doubles, Ben Simmons. Triple doubles, D'Angelo Russell. Plus minus, Jackson Hamlin. And it looks like the entire Celtics team, without including Stanley Johnson and Emmanuel Mudiay. Holy crap, that's good for us. It means our team played really well defensively the entire year. Even if we're tied for the Celtics in plus minus, that's good. That's a good thing to see. Let's go check out our player stats for our team. So, points per game, Emmanuel Mudiay. Offensive rebounds per game, Len Gadsden. Defensive rebounds per game, Taco Fall. Rebounds per game, Taco Fall. Assists per game, Emmanuel Mudiay. Steals per game, Bradley Beal. Blocked shots per game, Len Gadsden. Turnovers per game, Emmanuel Mudiay. Field goals made per game, Emmanuel Mudiay. Field goals attempted per game, Len Gadsden. Field goal percentage, Jesse Columbus. 3-point field goals made per game, Stanley Johnson. 3-point field goals attempted per game, Stanley Johnson. 3-point field goal percentage, Terrence Ross. Free throws made per game, Len Gadsden. Free throws attempted per game, Emmanuel Mudiay. Free throw percentage, Jesse Columbus. Minutes played, Taco Fall. Fouls per game, Clyde Brock. Points allowed per game, Stanley Johnson. Opponent field goals made per game, Stanley Johnson. Opponent field goals attempted per game, Stanley Johnson. Opponent field goal percentage, Jesse Columbus. Plus minus per game, Stanley Johnson. Points, Emmanuel Mudiay. Rebounds, Taco Fall. Assists, Emmanuel Mudiay. Steals, Emmanuel Mudiay. Block shots, Len Gadsden. Turnovers, Emmanuel Mudiay. Field goals made, Emmanuel Mudiay. Field goals attempted, Emmanuel Mudiay. 3-point field goals made, Stanley Johnson. 3-point field goals attempted, Stanley Johnson. 3-point free throws made, Len Gadsden. Free throws attempted, Emmanuel Mudiay. Minutes played, Taco Fall. Personal fouls, Len Gadsden. Games started, Stanley Johnson, Emmanuel Mudiay, and Taco Fall. Games played, Walt Hughes. Points allowed, Stanley Johnson. Opponent field goals made, Stanley Johnson. Opponent field goals attempted, Stanley Johnson. Double doubles, Len Gadsden. Triple doubles, nobody had a triple double this season. Usually Emmanuel Mudiay has a few, but oh well. Plus minus, Stanley Johnson. So I'm really proud of that plus minus. Really proud. One of the top teams in the league for plus minus. So I guess that's all the stats for this year. I guess we could check out some. Well, we gotta check out that pick that we got for the Raptors. Some mock drafts. There we go, 5th overall. Just how I want it to be. And there's a point guard too, Theodore Shaw. He doesn't seem that bad. He can hit threes with some consistency. Reliable. He can contribute right away. Looks like his go down. His overall is B minus. So it looks like he's like a 77 or even a 75. That's good to see. We could draft the next Emmanuel Mudiay if he does end up lacking like Damian Lillard. And I guess John Wall was good, but yeah, hopefully Emmanuel Mudiay doesn't pull Damian Lillard here. But let's check. So one guy I want to get is Bob Ellis Jr. just because of his name, and he's a good player too. Good success. It looks like he has in his future. Potential's good and his overall's good. But one guy who's undisputed the best player in the draft is Steven Ferguson. Good shooting, good playmaking. He's almost like Emmanuel Mudiay, but not him. Overall's good, so he looks like he's like 80 overall. Then we have Ross Patrick, who looks like he's pretty good. 19 years old, power forward. Looks like he's a B overall. Good at shooting, good at defense, good at rebounding, decent athleticism, good potential. So maybe we could try moving up for Ross Patrick, so we could replace, I don't know, somebody. Considering we have our starting shooting guard in Jens Meyer. It looks like there isn't any shooting guards except for Eugene Okiti, Henrik Wahlgren, and Blake Meekins. Don't seem that good. So, anything else we got going? Team intel. So, we were considered a solid contender for the NBA championship, which is good to see. Yeah, I don't think there's really anything else to really show for this season. It looks like they're good. So I'm gonna end this stats episode off right here. Make sure to like, subscribe for the next playoffs video, and follow it for. Do that too. So thanks for watching, and I will see you later.